Have you ever stood at the edge of a vast ocean, captivated by its infinite expanse and the powerful rhythm of its waves? Starting a spiritual journey is like stepping into that ocean, ready to dive deep into self-reflection, personal growth, and connection. It's a journey of exploration, where we navigate the depths of our beliefs, values, and interests. With an open heart and a willingness to embrace new experiences, we can connect with our divine essence and embark on a path of self-discovery, transformation, and integration. Join me as we embark on this beautiful journey together. Advertisement. As I mentioned in part 1, when we try to have a mystical experience, it eludes us because trying implies separation. Instead of seeking to find our way into the mystical, we must feel our way into it. Instead of waiting for an experience to happen before we have the feeling, which means we're trying to create from lack, we must feel the feeling first. If we can do this, our experiences will evolve. Our encounters in the field will be powerful and profound. They'll be equal to or even greater than the emotion we bring to the process. The mere thought of the mystical will produce the feeling of its frequency, conditioning ourselves for the mystical. Here's why. In the quantum field, every thought has a frequency. So the thought of the mystical can't produce the feeling of lack of having it. The thought of the mystical has to produce the feeling of that frequency, of the mystical itself. So if we can tune into the elevated feelings we've cultivated and stay with them, those feelings will take us somewhere new, somewhere unknown. If we can stay awake just a little longer than we normally do and be curious, open and playful, we'll be free of our attachment to any outcome. Already in a state of gratitude and wonder, we'll no longer be preoccupied with finding the door. If we practice this again and again, we'll be preparing ourselves for that mystical experience. Rehearsing the thought and feeling, or stimulus and response, is how we condition the brain and body to look like the experience has already happened. And when the door does open, we'll be ready. The gift of inner experience. In this work, we've seen countless stories of transformation, people who have powerful experiences and encounters with the mystical. I've interviewed them. I've seen their brain scans. I ask them, "What do you do?" And they say, "Oh, I get so grateful. I'm so grateful for the opportunity for the mystical. I feel so in awe of this wonderful thing called life. I'm so profoundly moved by just being present, in the presence of the divine." In other words, they're open, they're relaxed, they're curious, and most important, they feel the feelings ahead of the experience. They're not waiting for something to happen outside themselves before undergoing a profound inner transformation. For them, the door's open, and they're willing to experience whatever their subconscious has for them in the form of a gift. And the gift is the inner experience itself. They're not asking, "Why hasn't it happened yet?" They're not approaching the work from a place of lack or with an attachment to controlling the outcome. They're in a state of grace, of gratitude, in pure surrender. They trust something is going to happen. They just don't know when or how. Trusting, loving, believing, staying relaxed and awake, embodying joy. In a sense, all of these describe the same thing, an open-hearted state of being where we're not waiting for the event. We know the event is going to happen, forgetting what we think we know. To reach this place of total surrender, we have to lay down everything we've used, our entire lives, to get what we want, so something greater can occur. We have to let that go so something else can step in and do it for us. It's not an easy process, but it's important to make time for it. We have to keep showing up for it. In a sense, we have to get our mind completely out of the way to make room for another mind to step in. And the information from that mind comes from connecting to the field. To walk through that door, we have to cultivate a light-hearted state of exploration, a state of wondering if there's something other than what we think we already know. We're open to finding out if there's anything new to experience, an unlimited encounter with the mystical. And before we can experience it, we have to feel it. Uncover the mystical paths that weave through time, from ancestral wisdom to contemporary spirituality. Across the tapestry of human history, we've continually sought paths to transcend our everyday existence and transform our inner landscapes. These spiritual practices, rich and diverse, range from the silent meditations of Buddhist monks to the jubilant dances of Sufi whirling dervishes, each offering a unique gateway to higher realms of consciousness. In our quest for understanding, we embrace not only the well-trodden paths of world religions, but also the often overlooked traditions of indigenous peoples and ancient pagan rituals. These practices are not relics of the past, but living traditions, dynamically woven into the fabric of modern spiritual journeys. Today, many seek healing from the psychological scars of modern life, be it depression or PTSD, through these ancient modalities. What might seem mystical or esoteric is also profoundly therapeutic, guiding individuals towards profound personal and communal transformation. By exploring these varied spiritual exercises, whether through the profound stillness of meditation or the ecstatic freedom of dance, we connect with a part of ourselves that is deeply intertwined with the universe. Each practice invites us into a new relationship, not only with ourselves but with the earth, its creatures, and the unseen forces that shape our world. Let us continue to explore, understand, and integrate these transformative practices into our lives, fostering a deeper connection and a more enlightened society. Join us on this journey of transcendence and transformation, where ancient wisdom illuminates modern paths to healing and harmony. I hope you enjoyed today's Mindset Minute. If you did, sign up for our podcast and our social channels, and remember, to realize the highest level of success in you requires that you invest the best in you. The Architects of Excellence is a community for like-minded people, entrepreneurs, and those who desire the best that life has to offer. If that's you, you're in the right place, and we look forward to serving you whether as an executive or life coach, mentor, business wellness consultant, or just a friend among a friend. So smash that like button, subscribe, and see what's on tap here tomorrow, as you write the new story of your life with us today. And welcome to the Architects of Excellence community.